Hello everybody. Hello tribe. Welcome back. This is YAJE, and in today's video, I will be sharing with you a cruciferous vegetable broth that you can use for quick weight loss. So I feel the need to explain myself a little before sharing with you this recipe. Because if you know me, you know I don't preach quick weight loss. However, there are some circumstances that you just need to maybe drop a couple of pounds quickly for an event. So if you know that you're doing this, you know, it will yield quick weight loss. And then if you stop it, it might come back. Then you can do something like this. It's okay. You can also do something like this if you've had maybe a couple of weeks of overindulging, maybe a weekend of overindulging, and the pounds are beginning to creep up way more than you would like. Then you can use something like this to just bring things back. Okay, and then the reason why I'm also sharing this with you is because it is a nutrient dense broth, nutrient dense and very low in calories. So even if you're not trying to lose weight, you can still incorporate this broth into your diet to get all of the nutrients that cabbage has to offer, which I'm going to explain to you in this video. So here's the recipe, and a quick reminder to please subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Thank you for all the encouragement. Let me start by giving credit to where credit is due. This recipe was shared with me by a member of my fitness sisterhood. So thank you, Carol. Sharing is caring, and I am sharing the recipe to a bigger audience. Hopefully it helps somebody. All right, I'm going to leave a measurement of the ingredients in the description box. You're going to need a mix of red and green cabbage. Cabbage is a rich source of vitamin C and also vitamin K and folate. It has high levels of sulfur and other minerals as well. The sulfur compounds in cabbage are known as sulforaphane and may play a critical role in detoxification and treatment of inflammatory conditions. Cabbage is also full of antioxidants that assists in lowering cholesterol and might help prevent certain cancers. I'm going to leave the measurements in the description box, but we are going to be using cabbage, which I have washed and prepped. And then we're going to use some ginger for that aromatic flavor, garlic as well, and then some herbs, parsley, and then I'm going to use some basil. The basil came from my garden, and then bell peppers, 3 to 4 depending on how much you want to make, you know, and then some onions as well for that aromatic taste, and then black pepper for kick, and then of course salt for flavor. Can use any regular salt. So these are all my ingredients that I have washed and prepped, and we are ready to make our yummy vegetable broth. Okay, look for your biggest pot for this one, guys, because you're gonna be making a very big amount of broth. This pot right here, I think it's an 8-quart pot. Yeah, so that's the biggest pot that I had in the house. I'm just now going to layer all of those vegetables in there and try to make them fit and add the water, and then we are good to go. Make sure that you keep an eye on this, and once it comes to a boil, you turn the heat down on medium heat to prevent spilling over. I know this is a lot of vegetables, you know. What you can also do is just make like a vegetable soup, but it will be harder to take the soup in large amounts compared to just the broth. The idea is we are extracting all of the yummy nutrients, the yummy phytonutrients into the broth, and then just drinking that. So if nothing else, this is going to be super hydrating. Remember, I said there's no magic in the broth. The magic is in the low calories. Okay, it's in using this as a meal replacement so that you're getting full without consuming a lot of calories. I need to stress that. If you drink this broth and then go about your business eating regular and eating junk, it is not going to work. So we are going to cook this for at least 1 hour. Some say up to 90 minutes. I think 1 hour is okay. And we get this rich broth here, which is red in color because of that red cabbage, packed with all your sulfur compounds that is so good in fighting inflammation in the body. I'm now going to let this cool down completely and then strain out the vegetables. Some were asking, what do you do with the strained vegetables? Unfortunately, I just put mine in the trash. But if you figure out a better way of reusing the vegetables, I'd love to hear it. Me, I threw it away. Okay. So yeah, that is the broth right there. Again, use it as a meal replacement if you are using this for weight loss. Otherwise, you can just use this broth in making other soups with it, you know, just as a way to add nutrients to your diet. If this is not your thing, you can go ahead and just make stir-fried vegetables with the cabbages, okay? So yeah, I am transferring the filtered broth into this container to make filling up my my 1 liter bottles easier. That is why. So you can save the broth in the fridge if you're going to consume within 3 days, or you can put them in containers and put in the freezer and then get them out of the freezer and consume. When consuming, try to just sip on it slowly, maybe over a period of 15 to 20 minutes, so your tummy records that you're actually eating something and you feel full. Don't just drink it like water. You can have it cold, you can have it warm like a tea. Yeah, so I hope you try it. Let me know how it goes for you. So we're running this challenge within our fitness sisterhood for 3 days. That is to replace 1 meal a day with the cruciferous vegetable broth. As you can see, these are the preps from all around the world. We have sisters in Africa, sisters in Europe, sisters in the US, in Canada, and here's how everyone is getting ready to implement the challenge. If you are interested to participate, again, the ingredients and the disclaimer is in the description box below. So you're free to try it and see if it works for you. Thanks again, Carol.
There's bonjour, good day. This is Caroline Afani. It's time for me to consume my broth. So as you can see, normally what I do is, since it is food, I try to take it like a sip slowly within 15 minutes, so it's like you're taking a meal. So I just started with a cup, so I can take it cold or hot, just like my sister mentioned a while ago. So this is how we take it. Can take it while walking or doing something. So you know, it's food, so we need to eat and derive the satisfaction. This time it's nutrients that we are taking in liquid form. It tastes so good. I'm going to put the second dose. Here we go. Not to take much of your time, it's really nice.